Practicing yoga in crises? When we hear about an economic crisis, we are usually worried. But a new study has found that yoga can help with this stress. Welcome to the lindyyoga.com podcast. If you've ever heard of yoga, you probably know that it's a practice that focuses on stretching and breathing. But did you know that yoga can also help with stress? And according to a recent study, it might be the perfect tool to alleviate the stress of an economic crisis. In this short podcast, we'll explain exactly what the study found and how it applies to people who are feeling anxious due to the current economic climate. Study on yoga in the economic crisis. The study was conducted by researchers at the University of Michigan and Harvard University. They examined the effects of yoga on people suffering from anxiety due to the recent crisis. In the study, participants filled out a series of tests to determine their mental health. These included self-assessments, questionnaires, and physiological measurements. They also wore a wrist device that recorded their heart rate and completed a daily diary to record their emotional state. The research team analyzed each participant's data and found that the yoga sessions helped reduce their stress. But why would yoga be effective in reducing the stress of an economic crisis? Well, for starters, the physical activity of yoga seems to help relieve tension in the mind. Plus, yoga is a gentle form of exercise that requires no equipment. And since many people find it difficult to exercise during an economic crisis, the fact that yoga is accessible is a great advantage. And although yoga requires a certain amount of discipline, it's an exercise that anyone can do. So if you're feeling anxious about an economic crisis, you don't have to feel trapped. You can continue to practice yoga to relieve your stress, and maybe even find a way to earn some money on the side. An economic crisis can be very stressful. And when your paycheck doesn't come as often as it used to, it can be even harder to manage. So if you feel like you can't take it anymore, why not try yoga? Yoga has been proven to relieve stress, help with depression, and even improve your overall health. It's even been proven to lower blood pressure, increase circulation, and even boost your immune system. Aside from these benefits, yoga can be done anywhere and costs nothing. So if you want to get started with yoga and see how it works for you, you've come to the right place. How to practice yoga in times of economic stress. Many of us find ourselves in times of financial stress. And that can affect our health, both mentally and physically. That's why it's important to learn how to practice yoga in times of economic crisis. Because even when things are going really well, we still have stress. And if we don't deal with it properly, it can lead to health problems. Why practice yoga during the crisis? Yoga is about staying calm and positive. When we are stressed, we often have negative thoughts and feelings. And that makes it hard to stay calm. When we try to think positively, we manage to stay calm. So we practice meditation and breathing exercises that help us stay calm. In these times, we are all connected. We all suffer from the same financial stress. So when one person gets angry, so are many others. If we stay calm and in control of our emotions, we can control our behavior and keep cool. When we are stressed, we are less productive. But when we practice yoga, we are able to stay calm. We are able to focus on what needs to be done. So practicing or learning yoga in times of crisis is a great way to stay healthy and focused. More yoga news on www.lindyyoga.com.